go. Back again. As you know from yesterday, I was hoping to make this a quick one because obviously yesterday was a bad day. Obviously the second dose is a lot stronger this time. Woke up this morning, fingers and toes tingling more or less straight away. Still, as I said in the previous one, you go to sleep, 10 hours sleep. I slept well, to be fair, I've slept well, but you're still getting up tired. The plan today was get up. I got up a little bit earlier because obviously I went to bed earlier because I'm feeling a bit rough. I had my anti-sickness tablets at 7 a.m. And my steroids, they're the ones that I have to take for 4 days. Now, they prescribe you with 4 days worth. As soon as you go to the hospital, you've got to take those with when you're starting your chemo tablets. I think they're expecting with the drip and the tablets, these are going to be the first 4 days are going to be bad anyway. So I think they accept that. That's why you get the anti-sickness. And obviously when I spoke to Clatterbridge about me being sick, and they had said I could do me spare anti-sicknesses in between. So that was the plan today. Get up at 7, then so I had an anti-sickness at 7 o'clock. And then I had my steroids at 7 o'clock. I give myself about 45 minutes before I decided to start eating anything. So I had a poached egg on a bomb before I wanted to take my chemo because I'm trying to give myself a bit of a gap in between eating and then taking the chemo tablet, because as I said before, when the chemo tablet sits on your mouth, they make you balk anyway, and I don't know whether it's psychological or whatever at the moment with these tablets, but I never had problems taking tablets, but all of a sudden I'm having problems with these chemo tablets where they sit for longer than a second on my mouth, they make me balk. So that's why I take them quick. Tea is tasting dreadful today, proper dreadful. It's like when you drink tea, it's got like the dreadful stewed taste on the back of your mouth. I can't stomach that. And obviously the coffee went pretty fast, which was a bit annoying. So I've been warming Lucozade up. I've been drinking warm Lucozade today. I've really struggled with my fluids today, really struggled. I'm look as if I'm getting paranoid over my water, and water's the big thing. I'm going to keep drinking fluids. So my water consumption is still low, but this afternoon, obviously a little chat with my son. I asked him a question about my next anti-sickness tablet, so I took one at 10, me additional ones at 10, then I took me prescribed ones again at 12, about half 12, and then I took another extra anti-sickness at 3, and I think I wasn't supposed to take any more extra ones, but I took extra one at 3, but the girl at Castlewood said I could take up to 3 doses in between putting a day, so I just went off what she said. And then at 7 o'clock tonight, I've just took the last anti-sickness. Eating wise, obviously I've eaten the poached egg on a bomb this morning. Struggled in the wave. It comes in waves, you feel all right, and then the wave just comes. It's like pouring out emptying a glass of water. It's how fast it comes over you. And you're back down to feeling lethargic, tired, you don't want to do anything. It's hard to eat and drink anyway. I've never experienced not being able to want to drink. When you get dry, you want to drink, but for some reason you don't even feel motivated to drink because you're feeling tired. And I'm going to use the word low because I'm not feeling low, because I'm quite upbeat, because I look for more victories than I do losses, and plodding through. Brother-in-law came, as you know, I have a daughter with special needs, so brother-in-law's been with me all day looking after in case Emma needed looking after. I went to bed for a lie down. I thought I'll lie down, can't sleep. For some reason I can't seem to sleep even though I'm feeling, it's like I'm not, I've little few hangovers I've had in my lifetime because I'm not really a drinker. I'd say it's probably the equivalent to like a mega nuts hangover that you feel all the time. But obviously that's the way you feel, just you're tired but you can't sleep and you're lethargic and aching, not aching, just tired, totally drained. So I went to bed, lay in the bed. I think I fell asleep. I was up there for 2 hours. I think I must have knocked off I'm saying at best an hour. I woke up, tongue is white. My tongue is white when I went to the bathroom. And as I'm paranoid over mouth ulcers and things like that, and teeth cleansing anyway. So I used some Listerine, and I took it back at what happened was I used some Listerine to clear my throat, to wash my mouth out. And for some reason, my mouth felt clean and really good. And I went into the thing on the packet of crisps that I'd taken up. I couldn't eat it when I first took them up. And they were open, and I just sat and ate them. It's a packet of crisps. Then I came downstairs and I've had some a packet. I thought I'll try some of them super noodles. My daughter likes super noodles, and I thought obviously they're good for a snack. So I tried the super noodles, ate the super noodles, and I'm just wondering. And I didn't get the. I'd been balking a couple of times during the day, but I didn't get no balk and feeling the back of the throat. I'm thinking, if I used a Listerine 10 or 15 minutes before I take my chemo tablets, will it do something to my taste buds? Because everyone knows Listerine's horrible, but it does its job. Will it help with my chemo tablets? So I'm going to try that later. I'm going to discuss with my wife just to make sure, but I'm going to try it later. I've been drinking warm Lucozade today, and obviously, and the plan is, and my son came over then to give my brother-in-law a bit of a relief, and he'd been into work, and obviously I'm worried about me drinking, so I've drank a 750ml of water, but then he came over about 5 o'clock when he got from work, and he said to me, he goes, little and often, so I've got one of these, the bottle, so the equivalent, I've had that since 5 o'clock, so he said, if I can drink 100 mils, it's a 500ml bottle, 100 mils every hour, it's not enough, but if I can drink 200 mils in the hour, that'll make me feel better. But I've been trying, it's come up to 3 hours now, and I've basically drank the bottle now, so there's 500 mils in that bottle. So I'm a little bit ahead of the 100 mil, but obviously it'd be better if I could drink more. But I'm feeling a little bit better drinking that, and I've just had some fried rice as well. I've decided to go, obviously, try and keep things light, so I had some fried rice today before at 6 o'clock, so I'm feeling a little bit better. That's why I thought I'll do this now while I'm in my way where I feel okay. I'm gonna do this, and I've obviously my little targets, a little victory. So if the Listerine becomes a goer, it's something to look at if anyone has a problem with swallowing the tablets, or mainly the making them balk when they're taking them. If the Listerine just does something to the taste buds or whatever, anything that helps, it's anything that helps with us, let's be honest. And if I work on the assumption that I leave water around everywhere so it gets room temperature at least. But if anything with, if I can get on top of water, 100 mils, but to be fair, I felt better by doing this. So it's fallen into that trap where you feel tired, lethargic. You don't want to eat, you don't want to drink. That's a given. But the first, when you get the drip, you're lethargic. You can't be bothered. You just want to sit around, and as you said, you can hear me going a little bit here. That's just like, I don't know what that is. It's just like a little bit of repeating things and all that. I repeat myself a lot anyway, as you notice. So, but yeah, it's just the little things. So if I can find out if the little thing can help with the Listerine helps, and the water, I think the water's the extra water. But being paranoid with not drinking, it's going to be low. You're going to be in the position where the first 4 days after the dip, you're going to be lousy, feeling lousy, and all that. You don't want to do anything. But if you just little and often, little tiny bits, like say 100 mils, give yourself a little goal. I'll do 100 mil in an hour. And if you can do 100 mil, if you drank that 100 mil in half an hour, try and do the other 100 mil in another hour. Just give yourself a little target, not unrealistic. I like it when, obviously my son's gone to pick my wife up from work for me now. My wife's in work. I wanted my wife to go back to work to get a little bit of normality. And our Emma relies on me to do a lot of things when obviously we all run around after Emma. But if I'm here and Emma needs things, then it gives me the little bit of hump to, if she asks for something, I'm going to give it, I'm going to do it. The only thing is, obviously, I was a little bit worried just with the chemo. It can go one way. Anyone who's had IBS or any sort of irritable bowel syndrome, they'll be familiar with the word the shots. Lucky enough, because my dad my dad had ulcerative colitis for the best part of 20 odd years. I was aware what the sharts are, and if anyone doesn't know what the sharts are, is it when you get a build up of wind and you release that wind, as my daughter would say, she releases lady wind. Men just a vial and make loads of noise, but she releases lady wind. But when you get that age, I think that the best trick is, because I felt a little bit jittery, the sharts is obviously it's wind, but then without being too crude, the solid stuff comes out. We know what the slang word is for the solid stuff, so that's why it's called the sharts. So anytime when I was getting a feeling I'd need to release any sort of wind, I just go to the toilet. And lucky enough, I haven't nothing's happened there, like, but you do. If the first dose of chemo, I did find I was going to the toilet, and when I was going to the toilet, it was a mixture of both sometimes. So yeah, be a bit aware of when the chemo comes and you start getting a build up of wind and you need to go to the toilet. Be aware of the sharts. It could be a shart looming, so don't let that happen. Don't get caught out. Just go to the toilet just in case you need that. But yeah, I feel really good after drinking that water. It's been something I've got for the past couple of hours now. 100 mils, so that's the plan on that. And a quick one, I'll get it in now because this seems to be a long one, and I don't want to bore people. I just want to get it across. Like I'm trying to get information across, and anything that helps me. You're not going to get the same side effects as me. You may not get the same things. You may sail through it. You may not. But if you get something that I've got, or any side effect on whatever I've done, what you're seeing on it, and it's helped me, it may work for you. That's what it's just all about. It's just something that may work for you. If you want to leave comments, tell me what works for you. Tell me whatever. We're all in it together. We'll all help each other. Yeah, and I'll try and get to answer as many comments as possible. I'm a bit behind on my videos at the moment because obviously I'd done the vlog, but I'd contemplated on not doing it first, and I was basically just a diary, but I decided to do this vlog, obviously, as you know. So I'm going to go run with it now. And yeah, so we're here as well. So any comments, you obviously subscribe, because obviously I'm not a big thing on YouTube. So if you subscribe, I believe you get told when the next video's on and all that. I'm going to catch up putting all the videos on. When I get a good couple of hours or hour, I'll try and get a video on and get us up to speed, so that eventually we're all, you're seeing it more or less within a day or two of it happening. Yeah, so that was the plan today. Today has been, I'm not going to say it's a bad day. No, I was tired. I've had my moments where I've struggled. I've been broken and things like that. But no, there's been positives as well. You just look for the positives. Keep the positives going. The water, hopefully the Listerine may help. Yeah, I'm not going to say it. The hot water bottle, when you get chemo in the drip in your arm and it goes cold. Now, if you remember, 9 days it took for my left arm to get back to normal. I've been using the hot water bottle since I've got home regularly. It's hot now. Put her on. I had the chemo Thursday. It's the drip. Put the hot water bottle on Thursday evening. Friday, Saturday. It's now Sunday. My arm is like it virtually is back to normal. So the trick is with the when you've had the drip, get the hot water bottle. Even if you don't think you need it, if you do, just keep that arm warm. Keep the hot water bottle. Keep topping up every couple of hours and put it on. It's made a huge difference, and that was something I didn't do first time. So if your arm's taking longer to heal, get the hot water bottle on straight away. And I'm even next time now when I go, I'm going to ask for heat pads while they're doing it as well, then, so that I can get on top of that straight away. It's just getting on top of things now, figuring it all out, get on top of it. This is my second dose cycle now, so I'm figuring it out as I go along. But yeah, you'll know in the next couple of days. I'm writing things down now, as you see. I'm looking past, and I'm writing things down just to remind me what to write. What to say to you, because obviously a lot of things I want to make sure I try and tell you everything as it's happening. But yeah, the hot water bottle is a must at the moment. That's made a huge difference to the arm, doing it straight away. So get on top of that. Try and obviously the water 100 mils at least every hour. If you do more than that, you're going to benefit, because I feel better now doing that as well. But as you know, I'm not going to sugarcoat it. You've got to motivate yourself to do it. Everything is a chore. Everything. When these first 4 days, everything, from getting up in the morning, raising up, putting socks on. It took me all day. I'm not going to lift my leg off. I'm only a size 6 shoe, but if you look down at my socks on my feet, I've got big thick the socks on, because of the tingling and the gloves and all that. my socks, I look like I've got a size 11 foot because I can't pull my socks all the way up. I can't be bothered. I just can't be bothered. It's irrelevant to keep my feet warm. That's all that matters. But yeah, so I didn't want this to be a long one to bore people. But yeah, I've tried to get everything in that's happened. And yeah, I think obviously anything else will come across, I'll let you know. And hopefully subscribe. Let me know what you think. Keep the comments are coming. And reach out and talk. We'll all talk. If you talk, you may have something that you can add to me and help me out, and I can help you out. Thanks a lot for listening. And as I say, big smile, big smile.